Vidargavia here, and welcome back to our Minecraft 1.17 Skyblock Survival Guide. Woohoo! Episode 5, I hope you're alright. Today we are going to try and expand on what we got so far. Okay, but first, before we talk more about that, I have to tell you some things and show you some things. This is working fine. That's working fine. We're going to go down and see the drops and things like that in a minute. I have done a little change here with Bob. I've made this a little bit safer for everyone, except for the mobs probably. With a bit of a more platform here, trapdoors here, and I made that into a little circle as well. Just to go with a theme here. I have played through a few days just waiting for this grass to be moved to here, which has now happened. I've expanded our berry production, but this is actually one of the first things we're going to tackle here. In fact, let's do that now. We're going to get some seeds, and we're going to start up a farm today. So that's the thing, because I've been down to the rotten flesh, eating rotten flesh. So I don't really want to do that. Now, if we don't remove the berry bushes, this will be worse, but, you know, we're going to have to accept that. So I don't want to remove them. I've just grown them up. See, we got our first seed there. We'll get a couple of these here going. And I gotta tell you, underneath me at this very moment in time, there is something spectacular that I needed to see. Just gonna get a couple of seeds, and then we're good. Getting some nice flowerage here as well. 2 seeds. I want more. Ow! I'm wondering actually if I can use the berry bushes in like a mob farm situation. I mean, maybe that's a very easy way to kill them over there. Okay, 6 seeds, gonna have to do. I concede, as it were. And 7 oxide daisies. Okay, we'll get back to these guys in just a minute, but I want to go downstairs here and show you. So, I need to tell you the story as well. First of all, it was nighttime. I was over at the mob farm, just killing some mobs, getting some loots, and then I went back and in the morning. And this is what met me, what sight met me. You see the grass has been starting to spread quite far down. Here we go. A very awkward sheep and a very awkward cow here that has spawned. Okay, I did not expect this to happen. The chance of it happening, in fact, are really, really low, I think. And I don't know quite what to do with them. I mean, we could just kill them, I guess, or we could try and get them up there, but I mean, how the flip would I go about that? I guess I would have to build like a steppy up stairway or something like that. I am unsure. But you know what, we're gonna ignore those guys for now. We will get a lot of passive mob spawns, like a lot. Enough to just kill and eat beef. Just from the passive mob spawns really. So it's not the end of the world if they should happen to despawn, but I don't think they will though. Because once mobs have spawned, once passive mobs have spawned, it's usually quite tricky for them to despawn again. So next up on our little introduction here is I wanted to grind through a couple of days here at the mob farm as well. Just to see if we could get some nice pieces of loot. I haven't done tons, to be honest. I usually just go here and kill one lot in the night. And by the way, it's day 16 now, so I think it was day 12 or something when we left last episode, so I haven't done tons. Our friends are up there. I need to try and rescue them, don't I? But I did get some interesting tidbits here. I got sugar, and that's needed to make weakness potions. Although we can't get the mushrooms for doing that at the moment. But that's good for later. Same with the spider size, actually. We got our first piece of iron. Woohoo! When we have 7 pieces, I think we're gonna make our first iron item. You can guess in the comments what that's gonna be. We got 3 ender pearls, a bit of glowstone, and we got a potato. Yeah, that's what we got. And this is working great. I think once we've set the farm up, we're gonna come back here and put a roof on this thing. Yeah. So first up, we're gonna try and discover how we can set a little farm plot up. Now remember, we only have 1 bit of water. 1 bit of water. So it's gonna have to be off of where that bit of water is. And where's that bit of water, you say? Well, it's in the cobblestone generator. And until we have more water, yeah, that's what we're gonna have to live with. Let's go and say hi to our little friends here. I know it's turning night time, I should probably spend the night at the mob farm. But you know, no. And yeah, this is actually what you do in early days Skyblock. You just have to grind it out, you know. You have to get the materials in order. You have to get some things growing. You have to do all that stuff, and it takes time. And that's why I let a few days go by. But that's okay, it's allowed to take time. Oh yeah, I put some chests down here as well. This is with pickaxes. This is with axes. There's one with swords over at the mob farm. Just to make things easier for ourselves. Let's just check that this is now closed. It's closed for business. Nothing will spawn. Well, it might. But, so we could go out here and sort of... This is awkward, right? Because I don't want to have the farm plot on this block here, because this is the center block, and we very frequently even, run up this way, right? So I wanted to go out somewhere like this way. Maybe we'll try and, you know, place some dirt here. And, I mean, we can have more. We can do a bigger farm plot. That, and then if we just break this block, that should just happen. Yeah. We can follow the pattern here of the thingy, maybe something like that. Yeah, doesn't have to look like anything special. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. But something like that. Now we get a hoe. Alright, what do I do with the seeds? Well, anyway, you know what? We have the most important thing here. Our potato! Woohoo! There we go. Seeds. And we'll, I guess we'll do some rows like this. And then we get the bone meal. And we're basically we're set for bones now, okay? So, you know, no problem. To do this a little bit anyway. And then, so then we have a bit more there. Finally, let's just remember the Endermen. Let's just remember the Endermen. You silence, you there. And this is going to be a little bit awkward. Oh, you know what? We can place slabs here instead. And we need some food blocks. I want to place food blocks where there are torches anyway, just to not muck up the system here. And then of course place back torches again. And then here, because we want to run up to this here, we can put the slabs in there. Then we mustn't forget this backside here. So let's do a stair. And let's do a full block here. And then there's fence on that side. We can harvest this stuff. Plant more of it. Everybody's happy. Oh man, we have to make sure we don't run off the edge. Maybe put some extra fences down there. Health and safety, guys. Health and safety. I'm very pleased. We now have crops, and suddenly our food situation has improved like 100%. And especially the fact that we have potatoes is great. In fact, let's take the rest of the bones and make more potatoes. Yeah. And this might be a little bit irritating, so we might want to put trapdoors on top of the water here. Let's try that. Aha, that will actually be bad. So we're gonna have to put them on top like that. That's still great though. Still makes it so we can walk here without having to jump all the time. And things like that. Yep, that's cool. Okay, potatoes. We have 26 potatoes. Let's cook them up. You know, let's cook them up. Let's make some bread as well. Just get all the food here for now, and just build up a little bit of a stock of food, you know, because we've been eating those berries forever. And you know what? I think I have over a stack of the berries now, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna actually not grow them anymore. We'll harvest these. Yeah, there we go. It's easier for us now to sort out the food as well. I mean the trees. It's rambling. And we have what we have. Two creepers here. They're just gonna fall off. If we get anything interesting, we need to quickly go out and close those. Really, it's only a zombie villager I'm looking for. Oh yeah, mob loot. Next step here in the mob loot is that we have actually gathered some wool. And I want to make, or some string. And I want to make 3 pieces of wool. Because now we can make ourselves a bed. Although before we do that, let's think for 1 second. We can make a grey bed instead. That might be pretty cool. Light grey, yeah, let's do that. So we need 3 of these. It's gonna be fancy as well, doesn't it? It's not just any bed, it's our our bed. There we go. Yes. So I'm not saying I should sleep all the time, because part of Skyblock here really is to get into the rhythm of the variety of things you do. Like, so you do your crops, you mine some cobble, you chop down your trees. Then it's night time, you go over to your mob farm and you stay around there for a while, or you know, you wait for mobs to spawn to get them in boats or whatever. And so you do really have a lot of things to do in the night time as well as in the daytime. But this is our anti-phantom weapon. Yes. And I'm very pleased with that. Okay, so we've already gotten quite far here today. We have the grass sorted out. We have some seeds and a farm sorted out. We have a bed. We have the nice new shiny mob loot. I guess we need to try and move these fellas up. So let me just think about it for 1 second. Yeah. And let's see. I might think loudly. Alright, so these guys, we can all move them down to this block here, right? So what we need is just basically a stairway. How am I gonna lure them up? Because I don't have any leads or anything like that, do I? With wheat, yeah? And I'm gonna have to start the stairway from down there where they're at, right? I don't know how many blocks I need. Let's start with some. And we'll see how it goes, yeah? And I need to get... I guess I need to make a platform where they're at. It would be good with some sheep, especially, because then we could get infinite wool. It's really cool. Block there. Hello, mate. Don't push me, you muppets. And if we go like up here for a bit. Coming this way. It's doing some random wandering, same as the mobs do over there. Probably have to secure this up like this. Or is it too early to turn around? Probably is actually. We'll fix it. Just to be safe, I'm just going to do this so that he can turn around, you know, without problems, without falling off of the edge. If they fall off, it's not the end of the world, but I'm hoping we can keep them. Hey, the sheep has fallen down, looks like, but it's hard to see. And then we'll get some wheat going here, we should be alright. Oh yeah, I put this fence around here as well, so we're all safe and stuff. I don't know if I showed you that before. Just take this away as well, just for now. And I made bread, didn't I? So we're gonna have to wait for this, and I used all the bone meal. Well done, G. One thing running around on a straight platform like that, jumping around, no sorry, don't like that. Alright, feel free guys down there, or girls, come up. We have a fun time up here. Oh. I'm scaring myself to death, honestly. I really hate hopping up like this in midair. Gives me vertigo. Hello sheepy. Yeah, if you're new to the series, guys, go back and check the other episodes. Last episode is where we built this mob farm. That's very cool. Show you exactly how to do it. No problem. And it's very easy to build as well. And, if you want to know why I have a pillar of dirt over there, yeah, go check out the first or the second episode. And how did we get all the way down to bedrock or to the void, to Y0? Well, check the first episode, guys, and so on and so forth. I'll try to make every episode useful here. You see, by the way, that we get another piece of iron here. If we can sneak in here, whilst the creepers are gone. Uh-oh, that was risky. If the skeleton started shooting in the box, the creeper would have exploded. Yeah, could have been a bad time. Alright, so the drawback of this mob farm is now going to become apparent to you. Because we don't have any hoppers, we're going to have to sneak in here quickly, get the iron, and sneak out. If you're just careful, you usually are alright. Oh, that looks like a person with one hand outstretched and one hand on their hip. 2 out of 7, guys. 2 out of 7. Super pleased we got that. Oi, mate, look this way. We got him. Be slow so he doesn't lose interest. And then let's be very, you know, clear in our movement so he doesn't try and cross over. This is not good. Oh! Frick! I should have slept. See me there? Maybe this is less. Maybe I'm making this out to be harder than it actually has to be. Okay, and let's close that so you don't fall down again. That would have been funny. And let's get you just over here in general, and I'll just get the sheep. I really want you to survive because I really need your wool. That would be good. Super dodgy when they jump on up on the first one when it's like they're on the edge here. That's why I put that there. Oh, he lost interest. Heck yeah! And I died with my fences, didn't I? Let's see if we have any more. We'll make some more. That is not a bad thing. If you have any suggestions for what we could name these two fellers, well, let me know in the comments. I almost got a heart attack from that phantom, so yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here, guys. As always, your support is much appreciated. If you like this Minecraft 1.17 Skyblock Survival Guide series, just please support it by sharing it and commenting on it and liking it and things like that. It really helps me out. And it helps us build a community around the series, which is an awesome thing. Alright, but thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!